I'm going to express this in the nicest way I possibly can. There are problems with how you're operating in a system as a whole. I'm talking about people as a whole, this collective. I'll start off with that. I'm using this phone as a way to communicate because that's what they gave. That's what's been given. That's what's been given. These cell towers, that's what was placed here. See, when you're fucking born, your parents sign your social security number. Your parents offer you up as cattle to the corporation. So I'm really done trying to be nice. I'm really done just giving a fuck what anyone thinks around here, because there's pain, there's death, there's sickness, there's disease, and you're continuing to support a medical industry. You're continuing to support all of this. So use these phones, use this fucking social media, whatever, to get your point across. You know, there are agendas that are placed in front of you. This is your life. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm not living your life for you. I'm a message to help guide you, but this is your life. Do you really want to just continue to conform to an infrastructure that's set up and just be a part of it and ingest toxic energy constantly every single day? Or do you want to step into your actual power and your light and not let anything get in the way of that? This is extremely serious, and I do repeat myself. I'm repetitive with a lot of these things, but at the end of the day, it's extremely important because it goes on and on. Like I said, this was a military industrial complex, a strategic military operation that put a lot of these things in front of us, the corporations, the houses. We had structures of pyramids and all types of devices. We were linked into a higher intelligence. They're using technology to mess with the trees, because that is how the leaves in the trees wither away and they lose their nutrients and they fall off the trees. But they don't teach you in the education system. So it's going to take you to be bold. It's going to take you to be courageous, because nobody else is going to, exert that out of you. That is you. There are those who can help guide you, like I'm saying, but look, this is extremely important because it was put into place, and they're going to continue to do it. And what you can do is express your truth, express what you know, and act that way, and really step into your power. You got to express that voice, because that is how things happen. You cannot continue to conform to to certain beings, certain people, and structures that are put into place without even speaking on it. What you really care what someone next to you thinks? You really care what others around you are going to say about what you're saying? Because if that's true, then that's a problem. You got to get that's what keeps you stuck when you're in a cult-like system or any kind of operation, or a group, whatever it is, where there's a standard and you're just going along with that program. That's how you become imprisoned. That's what a prison is. That's what a trap is. This is not a trap. This is me being autonomous. This is me speaking from my personal expression. It's not coming from anybody else. And what really fires me up is what I see on a daily basis, what I'm around on a daily basis, continuously, over and over. I'm not saying there aren't good things to this so-called corporation that's America. But at the end of the day, know what happened. Know exactly what happened. This was all given to you. You didn't have a choice. Your parents literally brought you into this fucking existence, and you didn't have a choice on certain things. The education system and the medical system put it there in front of you. So now you didn't have a choice. They gave you certain vaccinations. They gave you an education system. The teachers were in control. The parents were in control. The doctors were in control. You didn't have a choice. And I don't know about you, but personally, I'll do everything in my power to control what I can control now, and to not let those dictate around me as much as they possibly can. I don't support certain systems, but there are certain things you still have to do. You still got to get nutrients. You still got to drink clean water. You still got to get fruits. You need some food. You need to eat. You need certain things to operate. You need clean clothes. You need somewhere to sleep. But at the end of the day, you think that's all it fucking is? That's all it fucking is? Step into your expression, your true expression. And don't let anything take that out. It's a dead energy, like I'm saying. They want your mind shot. They want it calcified completely. They want you to continue to just partake in these rituals of eating processed foods and depending on a system where you don't have power, where you're not stepping into your light. Most people, they can't, and this is the whole thing. You're not able to withstand sunlight because your body is so toxic from what's around you, what you've been ingesting. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible, though. You all, for the most part, have been completely fucking up in the worst ways possible. And you continue to do it, and no one's holding you accountable around you. No one cares. And this is why you get sick. This is why diseases exist. This is why there are problems. This is why certain forces, certain governmental forces around you continue with their military-industrial complex. So you'll slave for 8 to 9 hours a day. Then you'll go on your fucking vacation and act like everything's okay for a week. And then you'll go back to this imprisoned lifestyle, this monotonous robotic behavior where you're just fucking stupid. And this is the exact way that it is. So I really hate you all for that. I hate the actions behind it. I don't necessarily hate people, but I hate what you're doing, and I think it is extremely stupid. You can't withstand sunlight. You're heating your food up in a microwave. That's the thing I hate more than anything. I know what that microwave frequency does, and you're going to continue to do that. Okay, you have the freedom to. I'm going to speak how I feel about it. Just know that, I'm saying throughout, history or whatever, there's been those who speak out on certain things, and they've been killed for it. They've been suppressed for it. That's not happening right now. It's not happening with me. It's not happening with those who are really speaking that. So just listen closely to what I've been trying to say, because this is real. This is some serious stuff. This is no joke behind it. Like I said, you can work, but you have to think too. You have to be bright. You have to illuminate that mind, and you know there's certain environments you can be in. If you're so suppressed where you're getting sick, that's a problem. You know it's a problem. And also, one more time here. You use this technology that they give you, because it was given. Everything that you see, all the cell towers, you didn't have a choice. They gave all this technology and this fucking AI, whatever the fuck it is. But at the end of the day, there's something real within you, and they want to take that away. Think about the word artificial. They want to destroy. They want to suppress the true spirit, the natural spirit. And It's extremely important. This is what I'm saying. It's extremely important. Man, I'm so furious. I'm just so furious. I'm so furious. I hate what people do around me. I hate that these trees suffer. I hate how this technology is damaging to people. I hate how people are suppressed. I hate how people just are scared and they don't want to do a fucking thing. I hate all of it so much. I hate these processed foods. I hate the medical industry for vaccinating people against their will. I hate that kids are born into this world where their parents sign them over to a corporation and people don't even learn about this, and the education system's not going to do shit to teach you anything about it. And I'm calling out the very teachers and the doctors and my own parents and everybody who was a part of this. You're all responsible, because there's absolutely no excuse for it. And all those teachers who wanted to control me as a kid, well, fuck off. You're not in control. In fact, you're being controlled. You want to control someone. You want to take away natural trees. You want to take away sunlight. You want to be stuck inside of a building for 8 to 9 hours a day and not get charged up by the sun. You don't want to have real fruits. You want to eat synthetic. You want to make a lifestyle out of this. You can be fucking ashamed of yourselves. And I'll say it exactly how it is. You're going to get mad at me for saying this when you know that this is exactly what you're doing over and over. Your family is doing it. Your friends are doing it. Everyone around you is doing it. So now you think you're okay and you can try to pick on me, bully me for it. Meanwhile, no one in my environment is doing this stuff. It's just those who are like Shane Vibes and a few others like RFG Chosen One, Remedy H, who want to speak on this stuff. But we're all separated because they separate everyone in this matrix. They want to make sure that you're around people who do artificial stuff, so you're stuck in a building. You can't walk around freely and get sunlight. Are you fucking serious? You guys ought to be fucking ashamed of yourselves. Once you have enough energy and fuel and you motivate those around, those who are awakened, and that's how you actually unite with those who are awakened, and you destroy whatever this fucking artificial system is. Be ashamed if you're continuing to do this, because your frequency is at that level of shame. It's all about frequencies. If you continue to ingest these microwaves and whatever else, and you're not getting the sunlight, and you're just conforming to whatever is given around you, and you're not speaking your mind, that's a low frequency, and that's toxic. That's how you get sick and die. Man, I'm going to be speaking a lot more, but this is all I have for now.